Have you ever told your child to go to their room or to be quiet when they're extremely upset or angry? I'm sure many of us have done this. What this does is it temporarily calms our nervous systems down, but our children are still struggling with those unmet needs and emotions. In children, behavior is a form of communication. So if your child is behaving badly, and by that I mean throwing a tantrum, yelling, crying, that is their way of expressing what their needs are. Children's brains are still developing, so sometimes it is hard for them to express in words what they are going through, and often they communicate through actions or behavior. By sending your child away to their room or asking them to be quiet is getting them to suppress what they are feeling, and it does not go away. Now, what happens when children suppress their emotions or needs for too long? This comes out in other forms of behavior. This can also lead to conduct disorder. A child who suppresses themselves too much becomes a frustrated human. Put yourself in their shoes. What happens when you really want to communicate something to your partner or your boss and you are unheard, or they ignore you or shut you off? What do you feel inside? Do you feel a buildup of resentment? Do you feel frustration? Well, all these emotions are even present in children. They are just not able to express these emotions in words. And it is very important for us as parents to teach our children how to address and cope with these emotions. It's important to teach them that emotions are completely okay. It is okay to feel. And what is important is teaching them how to respond to those emotions. When our kids start yelling at us, then we feel disrespected. But here we must remember that our child is not yelling at us to disrespect us, but they're yelling because they do not know how else to express what they are going through. They don't know how else to let go of this feeling of anger or pain inside them. For both younger and older children, you can keep a worry jar. For younger children, whenever they are going through something big, they can draw what they are going through on little chits of paper and put it into the worry jar. And for older children, they can write down on slips of paper what they are going through and place that into the worry jar. And in the moment when your child is angry, always keep a few things handy like old pieces of paper which they can shred or crumple. Or have a few activity chits handy. They pick out a chit which reads, run up and down the stairs, crush a ball of Play-Doh. And when your child is younger, do have some of these things easily accessible at home. Also notice these behavioral patterns in your child. When does your child react in an extremely emotional manner? Could it be they're hungry, they're thirsty, they're tired after school, it's late at night, they haven't slept well enough? Always know the triggers. Big emotions often erupt when one of these triggers are present, and this is not only for children, this is for us as adults too. When we are hungry, when we are tired, haven't slept enough, we tend to react in a bigger way than we normally would. If your child's trigger is being tired after school, another thing you can do is when they come back from school, play their favorite music. Have some music playing on the speakers, music that they enjoy listening to. Music triggers dopamine. So your child's mood would already lift a bit. So music also helps regulate emotions in both adults as well as in children. You can help your child find better ways to express themselves, and soon this will become a habit. You will notice fewer meltdowns, you'll notice yourself not getting triggered, and always try to understand where this behavior is coming from. Sometimes it is hard to do in the moment. When you're not in the situation, when your child has gone to school or you have time to reflect, that's the time you need to think of your child's behavior and what triggers could have caused it, and what you as a parent can do in future to sort the situation out in a healthier way for both your child and you. I am Snigdha, counseling psychologist specializing in children's and women's mental wellness.